So what is confidence? There are many definitions of confidence, but I will give you one easy definition. Confidence is I don't care. When you get to that point where you can confidently say, I don't care about what others think about me, what others will say about me, what others will react, how others will react or respond to what I have to say or do, you have become a confident person. And no, there's no arrogance in that, because it truly doesn't matter to you what others say, because you are so sure of yourself. And how do you build that confidence? You can only build that confidence by knowing yourself. All our life, we spend our time, years, and we spend our efforts into understanding the outside world. We learn about the world, right? We study botany, we study electronics, we study coding, we study medicine, we study art, we study how to interact, what others want, right? What are other people's expectations of us? We study how to fit in to make others happy. But we don't spend any time in understanding ourselves. Who am I? What do I want? What gives me joy? What excites me? How can I make myself happy? What is my relationship with me? And we have zero connection with ourselves if we are not into that habit of self reflecting. We're always focusing on what will they say? How will they react? I hope I don't make a fool of myself. We're always worried about how others are going to judge us. But confidence comes when we are focused within and we realize our, good, bad, ugly, best, everything. We know ourselves so well, and we have complete acceptance of who we are. And we know what our shortcomings are, and we know what our greatness is. And we are okay with that. And we are working toward improving our shortcomings and becoming great at what we are good at. And we don't need anybody else's validation, because we are so self assured. And when we are self assured, when we know what we want, what gives us joy, what is my true goal, what do I really want in my life, then the next part, advocating for what you want, how you feel, what your ideas are, that becomes easy. And advocacy is nothing but really advocating what is great for you, what is good for you, what is good for the company. Pushing your ideas confidently, advocating for your ideas, influencing people, helping others see where you're coming from, being able to, shut that person down who's trying to shut you down. If somebody is stealing the spotlight from you, knowing how to get it back from them. Sharing your ideas confidently, listening to people. If they have any objection, how do you handle those objections? If you are not doing that, you are not being seen as a leader. You might be great at communicating and getting things done, but if you're not able to show all that you have done, which is why most women stay in that same position, because they don't talk about all the greatness that they bring with them. They don't talk about all the work that they have done. And if they do it more in a complaining and whining manner. Oh, I have done so much, and why is someone else getting promoted? That is not going to help you get promoted. You have to negotiate with the right kind of strategies, but that again comes first from confidence, and then having the strategies to negotiate, to push the envelope, so that your ideas get accepted, so people can see your value. They can recognize all the work that you're doing. And if advocacy is missing, you're going to be stuck in your career for a long time. The last one, networking. Again, when you're confident, when you are confident in yourself, when you speak up confidently, when you have those strategies to have those connections, those conversations, then networking becomes easy. And here's the truth: if you are not connecting with the leaders in your company, you're not going to be seen. If you're not creating that social capital for yourself to back your growth, to back your promotion in the company, you're going to stay stuck. And what happens in most commonly is that when women don't get promoted in the same company, they'll start looking for other jobs. They'll keep switching jobs, and then they quickly realize within 5 or 6 months they're again in that same position. But this is the most important part, and this is what I like to say: CAN, can. If you have these, if you have can, if you can, then you can, is what I like to say. If you have the confidence, if you can advocate for yourself, if you can network with people, the right people, there's no reason why you can't get promoted. And within a short amount of time. If you're in the same position for a year and a half, 2 years, you haven't been able to establish yourself as a leader. This is what your boss means when they say you have to improve your communication skills and leadership skills.